They'll go with a 4-4-2 diamond formation for that early lead.
An early goal will settle the nerves.
Their away team has been in bad form. They will feel the pressure.
The home sides kept 2 clean sheets in a row.
It's all about momentum.
Who will have the stamina to last the 90 minutes?
Their star striker is suspended.
They've got no kappa.
The marking will be tight.
This will be won or lost in the midfield.
This is why I bet.
This is why I bet.
This is why I bet. Betway, for the love of the game.
So it is a new song. We are Enche Betiwati. A very nice song from A.M. Yami girl. A very beautiful, talented starts here. A very young, talented act here in the country called Ghana. SEFA or S3FA. Sefa signed on a Black Avenue Music owned by The Black. And you know the want to know get or see as no count as you are going hack transformer. Why? The pay enya the nya so on so am pemidi Zionfelix on Instagram as usual it is Zionfelix.com. If you go on Twitter it is _Zionfelix. On Facebook it is Zionfelix Entertainment News. And many brabia Kosha America so many months and them say hey America was in your kubi. You call one price a lockdown running kahonche. Cause so bad body no. Poka be 1 year Ghana still na it remains the America. Me ko America ni bia. Your America Ghana has a America, you know, you go to America and go and do our stars. Now they say America versus America. You in the building, man. Revenue. America no. Some me ko America.
We have a good.
I got the work on us, man. Yeah. Bless you too. Bless you too. Body not bad.
Sir. See ya na me too.
Phrase way say yeah.
See ya na me too.
Dr. Ian so also British.
Dr. Ian fucking right. That's what I swear.
We have a got here.
We have a car.
America to say.
Yeah, I've been back for almost 2 months now.
So how did you come? 2 months.
Government put together a flight for us. So I came back, I think, at the end of July or first week in August. Yeah.
But why didn't you wait for him to open the borders?
It's the same.
And that's what I'm paying.
Yeah, no. I'm a brother, Mike. I went first March.
No
So I was in March, April, May, June, July.
Wow.
Selected already. I feel something back. So we came back. I was with some of my team members, so we all came back at the same time. Well, I was starting a media tour. So it started on 5th March, which was Ghana Independence. That was a show, me and Stoneboy. And the next day, I had a media event in DC. And the week after, I had 2 in Miami. So I did the first one, which was on the Friday, 15th. So on the 16th, they canceled it due to coronavirus. Let me say, But the week after, I had LA, which was like the Thursday night. So we flew to LA on Tuesday. As soon as we landed, they canceled it. Then they canceled New York, and they canceled DC. I'm saying, yay. Ghana. Then they closed the borders. Before we could even do the flights, they closed the borders in America, in Ghana, everywhere. So there was nowhere to go. So I was stuck there. March, I stayed in New Jersey for 1 month. Then Miami for 1 month. And then LA for 2 months before we were able to come back. Almost 5 months before back. So we had to quarantine for 14 days. But at Kempinski, and it was really expensive, you know, there was 4 of us. So
you did everything all by yourself. You're not buying a family.
But I want to give a big shout out to the CEO of Ghana Tourism Authority. When my bill was about 24,000 Ghana cedis.
For the 4 people?
For just me.
Wow.
The flights. Yeah. The flights and the hotel. And I think the hotel came up to about 11,000. They paid for that for me.
Wow.
Yeah, Ghana Tourism Authority, Mr. Jaman, the CEO. They appointed me tourism ambassador about 3 years ago. We were never able to kickstart the projects, but this is just a show of good faith. So, I'll take care of some of the bills. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mr. Jaman, and the whole Ghana Tourism Authority.
So roaming from state to state in America, was it that now as one state are fluent as now own your project?
Not half. And I mean, the first place I was New York. That had like the highest number of cases. So we got a house, and the house people in the house next to the house are staying and died from coronavirus. So as soon as that 1 month was up, I left. So I left and then went somewhere. I went to Miami. After 1 month, we paid for a house and we decided, okay, let's go somewhere else. So I went to LA and started working on. That's when I signed my Sony deal. Yeah. So I started working on my new album. Started doing some collabos out there, shooting videos. I said I made my back.
Let's talk about the deal, because when I'm I think also girlfriend Sefa, and so Anyabi.
Yeah, it's okay. So it started off with as a deal. It was a deal for D Black. We came from South Africa, Sony Music South Africa. So I was out just before I went to America. I started my media tour there. So right after the media tour in February, that's when they reached out. So we've been discussing it, and then we finalized that. But then I also pushed for a label deal where the publishing and distribution deal would not touch just me, but it would touch everybody that's on the label. And the person whose project we started working on almost 2 years ago was Sefa. So she's the first person to benefit after me, the producers on the label as well. And then everybody else who signed on the label will also benefit from the deal. So this Sefa's album will be part of Sony.
Okay. So she's about releasing an album.
Okay, so it's an EP. This is Sefa's second full year. So in October 28th, we're gonna release an 8-track EP.
8-track? Is that album or no?
We start the picking sessions tomorrow, actually. And we have about 17 songs. And I know it's gonna be difficult to pick 6. I've picked my 8. She's picked about 11. So now how are we gonna cut it down to 6? And there's also other members of the team who have some favorites that are not in my list, they're not in her list as well. But I'm sure we'll pick the best songs, and then maybe the rest of the songs that will make the EP will release as singles later or next year or something.
And what's up is Nina Richie? Okay,
so Nina was on the media tour with me. Okay. Nina's music is not tailored for the Ghanaian market like Cephas is. Nina's a rapper. So while we were over there, me and her worked on a whole album together.
So 2 of you joint album?
Yeah, joint album, rap, all throughout. There's only like one Afrobeat song on there. It's rap throughout, hip hop throughout. We shot about 2 videos, so we're gonna release that too. The first song and the first video drops this Friday. So it's called Nothing On Me. It's pure rap. Nina was on the media tour with me and was supposed to move to Ghana finally to kickstart her career, but due to Corona, she's still stuck there. But she'll be here before we drop that project as well.
The song on Friday?
No, yeah, before we drop the whole album. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately, we want to give the people one song on Friday. She's not here, she's in Canada, but the borders are open now, so she's making her way down soon. But by the time she comes, we'll be ready to drop the whole project.
You just mentioned that her style is not meant for the Ghanaian market.
It's not tailored. There's people who, when they sing, or as soon as they rap, really Ghana market streets, like somebody like Kofi Kinata, he has the flow and the language for the Ghanaian market. Somebody like Sark, he has the flow and the language, a firm grasp of Tree, firm grasp of Fanti, who does Ga? They say Tiny. Firm grasp of Gasmela. They have the firm grasp of the local language and the flow tailored for the Ghanaian market. But Nina raps in English.
But Manifest raps in English?
I rap in English. No, but Manifest has adapted. Manifest started with pure English, just like me. And along the lines, he started putting in the pidgin, started putting in the tree lines. Nina will gradually get there. But I know what she is now. It's not easy. I look at it like how I started. My first songs were pure English. I was in a group with Quick T. It was pure English songs. They weren't playing it on the radio till we started featuring people who sing in a local language. Like my first song as D Black was a song called Somebody. I featured Kwabna Kwabna on the hook. Then I started getting radio play. Then the second one was featuring D Crime. Then I started getting more radio play. Then came the Veres and the songs with Castro and stuff. So Nina is starting the same way. She's doing what she can do for herself. She's spitting in English. But gradually you see the collabos with different Ghanaian artists who can push her talent further than she can on her own. You know? Like for example, you can't none of Nina's songs that she raps in English in would have the people in Sunyani singing along.
Like Americans, you can sing along, you know. Now we're new Americans in town.
That's a move. But imagine she does a song and puts Bisakede on the hook. If they don't even understand or have a firm grasp of the English rap she's doing, when it gets to the hook, everybody's singing along. You know? So for now, the project we're giving is hip hop music, and which is something I haven't done in a very long time. So I was very excited to work on that project with her. So we'll start off with that, and then slowly she'll get into the system.
This is Eric. He's always thought having a good scented living room and office could give him the class and confidence he deserves when he has guests over. He's tried a lot of air freshness, but none seems to be cutting it for him. Eric finally tries Kadaroma, and he's stuck with it forever. Kadaroma has undeniable food-soothing fragrance diffusing through it. It doesn't just give you the freshness of nature making your guests jealous, but also serves as a decorative piece and easily fits anywhere you decide to put it. Bring aromatic joy to your space with our stylish electronic diffuser now. Order yours today at kadaroma.com or call us on
0543 612396.
So how many acts do you have right now, Bam?
3, Miss Fortune, Safa, Nina, only females. I want to keep it at that for now.
Why only females?
I think it's more simple for me personally. It's just a personal decision. Fortunately, unfortunately, they see eye to eye with me in the direction that I want to go. So I just want to keep it at that and have the label channel their energies into making them superstars and take the time that we want to take to blow them up. And I'm content with these 3.
But is there no competition among the 3 ladies? Because it's in MICR, lots of things do happen.
No, I don't think there is at all. It's a song that I have that I'm working on my album that has everybody on the song, all 3 of them, me and the 3 of them. They have songs together. Nina has a song with Safa, Miss Fortune helps Safa features on Miss Fortune's project. Like everybody is just, and they're all very different, you know. Miss Fortune's the bad girl with a body that can write and play the guitar. Safa is the quiet, beautiful singer that everybody loves, and Nina is a bad girl who raps. They're all very, very different.
But it looks like all your ladies are showing body. They all have they all have body. Safa is showing, Miss Fortune is showing.
Okay, so check this out. When I met Safa, I'll send you a picture to post under this interview. I'll show you how I met Safa. Safa was a quiet Celine Dion singer. When I said Safa, first time I met her, she had about 4,000 followers on Instagram. I met her on Instagram. She had about 4,000 followers, and now she has like 220,000. And you should see her. She was just walking to piano bars in different places just to sing. And she used to sing long notes. She had never recorded an Afrobeat song. She never recorded a hip life song. None of that stuff. She was just writing English songs and singing over keyboards and guitar strings. And she was a very, very different person. But she's grown, you know. She's matured as a woman. She's matured as an artist. So you see changes. The Safa you guys see today, 2 years ago, that wasn't who she was. Now she's comfortable in herself. She's more confident, and she's enjoying herself. So let her enjoy herself. You know? Nina was a bad girl from John. Even Miss Fortune is not even a bad girl. She's just blessed with the body. But Miss Fortune is not even a bad girl. Nina is the bad girl. Miss Fortune doesn't even.
People are saying that she's done her boobs.
When she comes, you can ask her. I can't speak on somebody's breast. You know? So Miss Fortune doesn't know. Miss Fortune hasn't. She's not there. I won't say Miss Fortune is a bad girl. She's not rich.
But you know the
Nina Sport.
J-Bag.
Nina Sport. But that's my home guy. You know?
So let's look at this thing. When it came, I never heard you comment on it. Transition of forcing from Rough Town to BAM.
Okay, no, she didn't transition from Rough Town to BAM. What happened was her family people came to see me to sign her and help her. And it took me a very long time. It took me about almost a year to say, okay, we'll do it. Because I wanted to understand the dynamics of the relationship between herself and Rough Town, and if it was something, she said she wasn't signed. She wasn't signed. She was just about to be signed, but there were certain obligations she was supposed to meet that she was unable to meet. And then Ebony passed away, and she and Bullet had a little disagreement, and both parties decided not to work together.
Bullets.
Yeah, she and Bullet decided not to work together anymore, but they're still very cool. So I said, okay, give me some time to think over it. And I said, listen, while I'm thinking about it, go into the studio at BAM with some of the producers, and let me, it's not just about the voice, you know? She didn't have any music. I didn't have a song. I hadn't heard her on a song. The only thing she had was she sang live for me, playing the guitar. And she had a feature that she'd done with someone. I forgot the name of the person. It was very, very, very like a verse, like a 12-bar verse. But that wasn't enough for me to say, okay, I'll invest my money and my time in this. So I said, go into the studio and record some songs to let me hear. So she went in with Ronnie, and then they sent me 2 songs, and I was very impressed. So I said, okay, I'll put some people on the songs for you. So I think I put Kwakese on one of them. And then eventually I did another one for her with Fàke, and she's doing some more. So once I started liking the music, I said, okay, let's start your project off. So we officially started it about 2 months ago, proper, the song with Fàke. We're in the promo phase, but we would have started earlier on, but due to the corona situation. So now we're building Miss Forsen as an artist.
So who is now the I don't want to say leader, but I mean the flagship act for BAM?
I wouldn't say there's a flagship act. I would say we're grooming all 3 of them to be superstars in their own right. I haven't actively put music out as an artist only because I've been busy doing pursuing other ventures. But this year, something big is coming.
This year? We're in September?
Yeah.
You have 5 months.
When you're dealing with big labels now, it's very difficult. I did a huge record with OT Genesis, but we haven't been able to release it because the labels have to get the timing right. He has a big song coming out with Chris Brown, so we have to do it after that. Label politics, we have the same, signed to the same publishing company, so everything has to be right. But before the end of the year, that song will be out. And I decided that, okay, so while we're waiting for that, I'm going to give the people 2 songs before we drop that one for Christmas. So
are those ones off the Sony music deal or as part of it?
It's all part. Everything that I do from now on is on the Sony publishing and distribution.
Okay. So are these things in your car part of the business that you do?
No, these are things I ordered from America from my house. I just picked them up.
Okay. I thought I could see the UN citation here.
Ghana no free. Burukutu ginger no free. The man Canada da yenyimuno. Yanyemedru yesiwedru neza shansa. The man in the burukutu ginger yezidazidur in the kekedru neza she. Intisue hun na nyimizia na nanu wode she durinsan ono na yedza ye burukutu ginger factory foforo no sesia burukutu ginger obogodo nyina na mabefu mfiri na computer sim why burukutu ginger ogusashim jajaba burukutu ginger nyame wo chrome edu drinking bar wa bisama wo mo burukutu ginger 750 ml kor owo no no wanchemfa oye burukutu ginger cheers into wo so na way from the bottle. Ana yi sasha kwer na fa posoto ano. Burukutu ginger, it a fee hide clear for the pocket or for the handbag inside. Burukutu ginger, barima nsuo.
Nom no nyansem. Enton ma obi a wonya mfie dunwotwe ana oba a wafa afro. Saa adwadie nkrato yi, FD ahwem agye atum se eye.
The last one. Oh, it's all here. Where is it? Your hall.
Yeah. You know my trouble, baby. I'm out. It's by the door on the floor.
Oh, my phone idea.
Tended to the wall. I don't want to see stuff. It's really, I don't know how to. So when I was in America during the Corona situation, my team in the office said, "Oh, there's a letter for you."
When they start here,
Oh, this is like 3 months ago. And I said, "Okay." Open it and then send me a picture of whatever's in there. So they sent it to me and it said Global Awards under the mentorship or something under Kofi Annan's name. So I said, okay, former United Nations Secretary General. This is a laudable event, but it didn't state where and when. So I said, okay, they should note it down for me. Let me know when it's approaching. So they did, and then they told me, oh, they've sent another letter, they've sent the invitations. So I said, all right, tell them if I'm coming, I gotta come with 7 people. So it's 8 of us. I can come with a +1 on. And then they called me, my guy called me back and said they agreed. Okay, 8 of us. So I said, all right, cool. So that day, me and my friends, we do this thing every 2 weeks. So we find a restaurant that we haven't been to before and go and try their food. So we do that on Friday and Saturday nights. So we're going to this new restaurant called Brazza in Laboni. So I said, Charlie. I forgot to take some UN award before. At least a hotel. So we could go past there before we go to dinner. Then my boy at the office messaged me and said they want the full names of the people I'm coming with. So I said, okay, cool. So I sent the names. The tickets didn't come that day. They didn't come the next day. The day of the event, the tickets hadn't come. So when my boy messaged me, I said, listen, bro, these people, they seem like jokers. I'm not sure I'll go safe. Then like 2 hours later, he called me and said, oh, they brought a booklet. And when you get to the venue, the names that they took with the booklet, you mentioned a name for security clearance. So I said, oh, okay. It looks like they are putting security checks in place. So I said, all right, go. It seems like they're putting security checks in place. So you could go past. So when I got there, I saw that Sarkodie was there. I didn't know Sarkodie was part of it. I didn't know who was organizing. I didn't know anything about the people. I just knew that I was going to go through, and if the Kofi Annan name was there, it was something good. So I went. And me and Sarkodie were on the same table. I saw Nathaniel Atto, front table. Chema. At the front. Whose phone is ringing?
Somebody's making a call. I think your car. Maybe your phone is making a call. Hey, it's my phone. It's calling somebody. Okay.
Yeah. So I saw. Listen, bro. You guys are laughing at this, but I saw chiefs. They came with their entourage. When they mention their name, they are blowing the horns. The former Kumasi mayor gave a whole speech for about 15 minutes talking about how he started his life in Kumasi and went from being an MP to this and that and that. And then now today the UN is honoring him. Bruh,
It's a big deal.
think it was a joke. But there was something very off about the whole award show. When I sat down, I opened the program lineup. It says special guest, Minister of Information, Minister of Defense, the Vice President of Ghana. But I looked around and see none of them. And I didn't see any security at the venue. So I said, there's something off. Then I saw performance, some names. I didn't see any of the performance there. There was a band there that was playing every time there was a performance interval. So at the point, the MC said, oh, the band, can you play us another song? And me and Sak were sitting next to the band. The band said, oh, ah. And Then I saw Daughters of Glorious Jesus. Also seated. They also won an award. I saw some dignitaries in this. I said, oh, I don't know, man. And the MC was buying plenty. MC buy, and I look outside, they will do this. They will look. Then Nathaniel won his award. He came to us with the golden horse. Then Sack to, they call Sack to win. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, this man comes from nowhere and takes the mic from the MC and starts talking.
The Dr. Ewan.
Yes, bad English. And spit coming out of his mouth. He was saying back when he was in Harvard. I said, what do you mean by back when you went to Harvard? Something was off. So I told my boy, I said, listen, 10, 15 minutes, we're leaving. I'm not going to sit here and wait for this.
Had he taken your award by then?
No, I didn't care at that point. So my boy, I thought he would keep it to himself, but he went and told the organizers that D-Black is leaving in 10 minutes. So then they called me. So I got up and I went there, and then they gave me the plaque, and he tried to put some thing on my neck, some chain or necklace type thing. And then he said, oh, great man, I like your name. I said, okay, thank you. He said, say something.
That's what he told you.
So I took the plaque and I looked at what was written on it, and I just read like 2 lines of it. And I gave him back me a call. He said, oh, so your name, where is it from? I said, if somebody asks you where's your name from, what would you say? What's your surname?
I don't know.
Where's it from?
My friend gave it to me.
Where's your father from? No, where's your father from? Exactly. So you asked me where's my surname from. So my father is British. That's where the name is from. My father is not full Ghanaian. That's where the black man name is from. So I said it. Immediately I said it. I walked out. I never sat down again. So I walked out. Some photographer followed us downstairs, took one picture. We thought I won a big thing, you know. So from there, we went to the restaurant and we came to chill at Oasis, and that was it. Till like 4 days later, we were going to Ada. My boys went on like enjoyment minister. So we were going to Ada to go and chill small, and then Abegu Santana called me. I saw the missed call, so I called him back. And he said, they see what they happen for Twitter. I go talk, say, the UN award where people pick it, we feel cool. But no. But let me rewind it. The day we won that thing, Shatawale came here. And you're a Sago, we UN award, so waiting. But I know he and Sag have that friction between them. But me and Shata are very cool. We talk a lot. I know, challenge. So my award will not be any big deal. Yeah. And then we ended it there. So when Abegu Santana called me about this, I went on Twitter. Fire. But so I just decided to narrate the whole story and everything that happened in a funny way for people to just have a good laugh about it, because it was funny. If it happened to anybody, me, I'll still have been laughing. You know, and I had done videos congratulating Sark and stuff while he was sitting there. And this thing is it's a bit funny for me, because it's people who young people look up to from different fields. You know, I know the CEO of Kesben, Joy FM, Multimedia, they were all given awards by this man. And I need to understand exactly what his plan was. Like, what was the point of this? Is it really not legit? So why were you doing it? Or did he get sponsorship? Because I didn't see any sponsorship on any other paraphernalia that they had. So I still don't understand it. But I have a plan for him. Give me 2 weeks.
You have a plan for him?
Give me 2 weeks.
What plan do you have?
No, I said give me 2 weeks.
He said he paid like thousands or so.
He said Shatawale was feeling with it. Me, I never paid for an award in my life. I don't care about awards. I've been nominated for over 100 awards. I've won only like 22. I have only 3 VGM in my whole 10 years. 25th September will be my 10th year in Ghana music. And I've won only 3 VGMs. I don't care about those things. I have my awards won't even reach 30. but I've been nominated over 100 and something times. I don't care about those things. But this was something that I felt was like, I always invited my mother. I always told my mother to pull up. But it's one of those things, Nothing like this has ever happened to me before, so it's funny for me.
It's never happened in Ghana, huh?
Yeah, it's really funny, but give me 2 weeks. I'll find that guy.
But people are saying that the way he talks, he looks like something is off.
I think so too. I think I kind of agree. I'm not sure, but there's something is amiss. I don't understand the logic behind organizing and awarding people. Look, I saw pictures of Katanka.
Yeah, I was there. Like when he was doing his debut, I think this year or last year or so, at his place when he was launching some of his products. So his son stood in for him because he was seated at the back, and his son stood in for him and accepted it. When I saw the man, I was like, okay. Then
so if this is really not under the auspices of the United Nations, why the fuck are you doing this? Like, are you trying to scam people to sponsor the event? Like, what exactly is the goal? What's the guy's real? What's his real name?
Dr. Fojo.
Yeah,
His Excellency Dr. Fojo.
You see, a doctor is the doctor legit?
Yeah, maybe an doctorate, not going to school, but maybe Harvard students. He might be.
Rubbish, total rubbish.
Harvard students.
Harvard dent.
Total
rubbish.
Harvard student, doctor. Like that. People are also asking how he was able to pull this thing through, because he's been to the VC of Lagos.
A lot of people don't know that you don't see the person. You're coming to meet some official documents in your office. You're not talking to that. If I spoke on the phone to that person,
You would have gone.
yeah, I would have known this.
They package the thing well.
Right.
At least a hotel, like big place.
Yeah, they send official documents, official looking documents. So you, the VC, you're not the one sitting there accepting those documents. You don't even know who brought it in. It's been given to you by your staff or your secretary or someone. I never really saw those letters myself with my own eyes. They just took a picture of it and sent it to me. So you don't really see the character. I didn't know anybody like that even existed till when Sark came. And after Sark took the award, he called Sark again from his chair and said, come. You have to help me share these awards. The guy shared 20 awards with Sark, about 20 awards. And Sark was standing there. So when you see the chief that was in the picture with Sark, he was also getting an award. And Sarkodie was presenting. The man made Sark present awards. Fucking bastard. Respect. We will find out in 2 weeks.
VJ will come Sarkodie and Chawat. Dr. Fojo. Ghana. How did you feel when people were roasting you left, right, and center?
For me, I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. I don't take these things to heart. It was just funny. The way it was funny for everybody was also funny for me. So I just laughed about it. I don't even think about it, so it's just one of those things. Right?
So have you put it down from your Instagram page?
Long ago, that very day, I deleted it. It was 2 pictures. I deleted them. But then the ones on Twitter, people have screen grabbed it. Started. So I just left those. Nothing.
Dr. Fojo, they say next time when somebody invites you for award, do your investigation.
No, so when you say that, I feel like people are being hypocritical. When they nominate you for BET, you go and look who's the winner of the BET. Is he correct? Is he okay? Is he normal? When people get invited for so many awards, the actors that get flown to Nigeria for the movie awards, you don't know the owners of the awards. One of these things that once you hear an official backing, when you see, Mnet, okay, cool, I'll go. When you see BET America, Sprite sponsor, yeah, everybody accepts. So when you see UN, what do you say? You go. Yeah. So what the fuck are you saying? To go and check what? The people who are home watching Ghana Music Awards, do you know the owner of the Ghana Music Awards? Do you know the CEO of Vodafone who sponsors? You don't know. You're not checking. We're all human beings, Everybody makes mistakes as well. You can't expect everybody to do these. Look, everybody fell for it. So are you trying to say the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana is stupid? You can't say that. Just one of those things.
Okay. So, the Black Niger, or kind of Dr. Fojo, as I know, Dr. UN.
Yeah, new part that wherever you pass in the interview, you come and land here.
Dr. Fojo is the most popular person right now in Ghana, even more than anything manifesto.
I don't know whether that was his goal as well. I don't know. I really want to understand what the logic was behind this. And if it's okay, so you speak to him, find out. But the day you speak to him, I'll be there.
I didn't want to go arrest him.
Nah, more than that.
No, Diagrona.
Ataniato is not happy at all.
Hey. Oh, because the way people see, you see, the way people see you guys, and then this is my Harvard student.
Rubbish. Total rubbish.
Okay, this one, Enjebeko, 2020 December 7 October.
Yeah, elections. You know, I hope it's peaceful, and I hope it's free and fair. I hope our country becomes a better country. I only wish the best for Ghana. I love Ghana. I couldn't live anywhere else, you know, so I only wish the best for Ghana. So Ghanaians, go out there, go vote. Exercise your voting franchise and vote with your brain and your heart.
Hi, I'm Nana from TapTapSend. TapTapSend is a mobile app that enables money transfers from Europe to Ghana without charging any commission or sending fees. Why should you send with TapTapSend? It's easy to download, the rates are excellent, and there are no sending fees. Where can you download it? On your mobile phone on the Google Play Store or Apple Store. Just type in TapTapSend and the green bird should appear. And there you have it. Tap tap and send money today. If you have any further questions, call our free number. To stay up to date with all the latest updates, follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.
Last 4 years, it would tell you the brain about what you're saying with Kovado.
I never said that.
Went to him.
Yeah, he invited the creative arts sector.
That's why you made ambassador for the tourism.
No. I feel like there was a lot of other people. Some of the people who are ambassadors for tourism were not even at that meeting.
But under G, they are NDP guys.
Some of them are, I know. Some
are you not?
Look, I've performed on NDC platforms. I remember Mohammed's first win. I performed on the platform. My picture was the biggest on the poster. There was a lot of us, me, Sarkodie, a bunch of people who performed. I've never even performed on an NPP platform, but I listened to what Akufo-Addo told me at the meeting, and I believed him, and I accepted that he was going to do great things for the creative arts. It didn't happen anyways, but I listened to what he said. You know, and a lot of people don't know this, but I've known him before he ran for president. You know, so out of respect, I went and listened, and I believed in what they told me. You know, and it wasn't just me. It was me and a lot of other people. I saw a lot of people there.
I was there at his house.
Yeah. So you're MPP?
Oh, no, it doesn't mean I'm MPP.
So why are you adding me to
you are an artist. I'm a journalist. I want to do my work.
No, they are journalists. Abeku Santana is what?
Oh, Abeku Santana, he's made everybody know that he's NDC.
So what are you?
Oh, me, I went to cover the event.
So what are you doing?
As he said, I mean, he made some promises and he's not done it.
Yeah.
So she wish to give him the second round as people are preaching.
But to be honest with you, I can't use that as a basis to say vote or don't vote, because that's not the only thing that matters in the country. There was promises made to me personally in regards to help that we needed for the creative arts sector. Unfortunately, it's almost 4 years and they haven't come to fruition. I haven't asked. But I pray and hope that things will get better. That's all I can say right now.
I've been listening to what ex-President Mahama said like some days ago for the creative.
Yesterday, right? Yeah. I haven't really paid attention to it. I've been focusing on Dr. UN. But I will listen to it tonight.
Okay.
I'm very invested in the political direction of our country, so I will listen to it.
Have you listened to Akufo-Addo's?
No, I haven't listened to that either.
Okay. So when you listen to both, then we know.
Have you listened to both?
I've listened to the NDCs, but the NPP have not really paid attention to it.
Why? You're NDC?
It doesn't mean I am. I had the chance to. I had time when.
What do you think about it?
NDCs. I think the pointers could have been summarized into maybe some few little points. So many things promised, but I say a bit should be.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit should be. So I think Zankibianka or summarizing a bit should be better than say okay.
What do you think this government fell short of? I'm interviewing.
Go for this government.
Yeah.
Creative arts industry. For me,
no, not just the creative arts industry in general.
In general, there's one. Because we make us a GDP. Somebody will say fishing. Somebody will say agriculture.
No, I'm talking about you. What do you think? You, Zionfelix.
For me, mostly, my attention is mostly on the entertainment side. Because other side, it does too much. Banking, I'm on for banking, I'm going to unemployed. And if you ask them about the banking collapse, they tell you that cut-off point, and then they have explanation to all those things. So,
do you think there was a drop in the corruption level?
I didn't hear that much from this side. Maybe I'm an amber there, but I didn't hear corruption a lot.
Well, do you think the creative art industry was supported?
We didn't benefit that much.
Do you think there was...
My problem is... I think the banking sector now, banks collapse now, I have issues with them. But I also know more explanations there. I'm like, I don't know how much number, but I'm not
God guide us.
Yeah, I mean, mostly I feel like let me just work and get my money and move on. Because as you've been chilling, so that maybe when I'm like you, I'll be riding my.
How old are you?
Just 29.
Alright.
So I'll buy my.
I count 4 years.
Yeah.
Do me age.
My Range Rover, customize. Zionfelix, let me pay and come up. Me the metal vela. We ask for the about me.
Amen.
Which year is this?
I'm not really a car person, man. I think this is 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Friday.
Yes, boss.
Video and audio.
Yeah, video and audio. It's hip hop. It's for the hip hop fans. Okay. I've been missing in that scene for a while, so we're doing it. Richie, myself. It's an 8-track project. So that's the first one with the video, directed by Prince W.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll give you another one with medical. We're shooting tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so get ready for that too.
That one is also hip hop. So.
No, that one is for the streets. AMG bomb. For the streets people.
Thank you very much, D Black.
Thank you too, Zion.
Okay. God bless you too. Yeah. So, my name is Dr. You and best friend. That's my black man. My name is Zionfelix. Bye bye.
We at A to Z Auto Servicing Limited believe that auto diagnosis, servicing and repairs on any vehicle is a call to duty. A duty to promote and project our company as one of the best auto companies in the automobile industry. We also understand that auto diagnosing and servicing are nothing but an interruption to your already busy schedule. And so, at A to Z Auto Servicing Limited, the board and management have a collective mission of ensuring that the expectations of our clients are exceeded. Some of our services are auto diagnostics, body works and spraying, air condition services, mechanical and electrical works, interior and exterior polishing and detailing. Some of our products are vehicle tracking device, car alarm system, push to start installation, key replacement and programming. As part of our corporate social responsibilities, we have set out to train 32 SHS graduates across the country in an intensive 12-month training in general auto repairs for free.
A to Z Auto Servicing Limited, your one-stop shop for all your auto needs.